I am picking up a mobile order. Thank you so much.
Midnight, September 10th. No.
Bruh.
No. The time is just past midnight, September 10th. It's time to get into item number one, hour number one. 2 double bacon cheeseburgers from Burger King. Let's kick off this next 24 hours. A quick move across the parking lot after the lights went out, and we're into the challenge where for the next 24 hours, we'll be attempting to eat a main menu item or comparable product at the start of every single hour.
There was definitely no bacon in that. And what kind of dimwits start off with a double patty burger? These two. On to the next one, I guess. I'm just picking up a mobile order.
So I don't have any bacon.
No bacon. So I guess everywhere is out of bacon, but at least they were nice enough to let us know. Guess we're doubling down on the double cheeseburger.
I think that means we already broke one of our only rules.
Well, not by our own hand, but technically.
Yeah, our second rule was that we weren't supposed to order identical menu items from different places throughout the challenge, but after Burger King screwed up, we thought this would be funny, and clearly that didn't work out.
Not bad. But between the two, I think I preferred Burger King's. I think I'm with you there. But we are not gonna try for another bacon cheeseburger, maybe until way later today. Yep, but 2 hours down, 22 to go.
That laughter won't last long.
One eternity later.
I was picking up a mobile order. Thank you. Take care. Well, thank God we planned on getting everywhere a little early so we could set up shots and everything, because that took quite a while. Yeah, but it's still only 2:08, so we're making some pretty good time. Let's start off with item number one being Chipotle Ranch Chicken Burritos. We've never had this one. This is a new, first time try for us at Taco Bell. Just looks like any Taco Bell burrito. Not even worth showing. No, okay, let's dive in.
It was hard to pull ourselves away from the grilled cheese burrito, but we figured we'd try something different today. And by the way, the updates on price and calories down there are totals between the two of us you'll see throughout the day.
I'm a fan of that. Super saucy. Right at the bottom, all the Chipotle kicked in for me. And all the sauce just went right to the bottom, and I'm not mad about it. Now, obviously, it would be in our best interest to only buy one item, but we did see on the app that they apparently just started selling strawberry twists, so like their cinnamon twists, but strawberry. So we had to try them. They smell really good. It smells like strawberries and cream. Let's give it a shot. 100% on those. I think I like them more than the cinnamon ones. Absolutely. And they gave us napkins. Mine were like extra fried. Yeah. Like super crispy. Absolutely love it. Reminds me of breakfast cereal. Yeah, I would totally go back and get those again, but probably not today.
Check. So we decided to come back to our apartment for a little bit and unwind before heading back out and trying to hit a bunch of breakfast spots. So the time is now 3:01, which means it's time for item number 4. Yeah, no, we were at a discount store the other day and we found these Hershey's Cookies and Cream Bunnies left over from Easter, and they were $3.50 and they're 600 calories. So I believe that counts for a meal. Wow, look how thick that is. Thick, dude. I'm so excited about this.
That is so satisfying. Yup.
Now, having just mentioned the calories and price for each of these bunnies, rule 3 is that we're not allowed to skimp on the hourly items, so we can't just go eat a small McDonald's fry or a single Subway cookie.
I enjoyed that more than I should have. Favorite thing we've eaten so far today.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, I know it's not all that exciting, but before we head out for the 4 o'clock meal, we nailed a crazy deal on some One Protein bars the other day. We got them for $1 each, so we're gonna smash a couple of those. We've got the birthday cake and the maple frosted donut. Between the burgers, the burrito, and now these protein bars, we are getting our protein in this morning. Don't be too proud of yourselves. You were just eating a white chocolate Easter bunny at 3 a.m. in September.
It is so hot in this apartment that is the softest protein bar I have ever eaten in my life. It's quite nice. Maple frosted donut.
And we know y'all would rather see actual donuts, so rest assured it's all bad decisions from here.
By far the best One Protein bar flavor. To be honest,
That was actually awesome.
But there are 19 hours left. I am already tired, and we've got to start this breakfast marathon. That Dunkin's closed. That's supposed to be open. All right, we're gonna have to find another Dunkin'. I don't know if they are.
Good morning. How can I help you?
Thank you. All right, first mishap of the day. We just introed these Dunkin' sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffins.
Two sausage, egg, and cheese on croissants, and you want cream cheese on it?
We've been eating them and then realized we weren't recording. But yes, we have sausage, egg, and cheese on a croissant. We added cream cheese to the bottom there. Ordered her that way. First mishap, I promise it won't happen again.
And while it certainly wasn't the last unfortunate scenario to play out this day, Nate did keep that promise and he kept the cameras rolling.
All right, so prior to that mishap, we did specify that this was hour number 6. And we also gave that thing a high five because it was that good. The saltiness of that sausage, the fattiness of the cheese, the cream cheese, the croissant was so buttery. Excellent sandwich.
On the road again.
Check.
All right, it's 6:05 and the sun is finally starting to come out and we are at Honeydew Donuts. Yeah, we both got Boston creams, and to make up for that last situation, we did get an extra item that we're gonna split, but we'll get to that. I got cream coming out of the bottom of this thing. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Let's dive in. Yeah, plenty of cream in mine, but I did lose half of the frosting to the inside of the bag, which is actually a big gripe of mine.
That is an outstanding custard.
Yeah.
The filling in that is so smooth and so creamy. Now, what is this that you got?
Again, to make up for the Dunkin' mishap, we got a cinnamon stick with a vanilla glaze.
Yeah, we definitely never had this before.
It is broken. So.
Yeah, let me show them this full piece first. You hold on to that. Yeah, this looks outstanding.
I'm gonna make sure I request napkins everywhere we go.
This looks like a, I gotta show them one more time. This looks like a cinnamon, like a brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart.
Looks nice and buttery.
Let's try it.
It's like the most buttery pie crust that's glazed and then filled with cinnamon sugar. That thing was awesome.
It's like an extremely elevated brown cinnamon sugar Pop-Tart.
Yeah, can't complain. I guess let's see what the 7 o'clock hour brings us.
So it's only 6:30 and Panera doesn't open till 7. So we are very legitimately going to be their first customers of the day. But that's what we're gonna do, and then maybe we can ditch the chains and hit a couple local spots.
Eventually.
All right, good. Check. All right, time's 7:15. We're at Panera, a little bit late, but we both got scones. I got the orange. I was feeling the blueberry scone, and yes, I did get honey walnut cream cheese that I put on top. Look at how awesome it looks. That's a sick move. Let's see how it is. Just super buttery blueberry scone with that cream cheese is insane. You want to try it? No.
This was the first of at least a couple times we ordered different items from each other today. And between the unnecessary but epic addition of the cream cheese on my scone and the size of my Fiesta sandwich you're gonna see soon, I'm not making it easy on myself here.
That's probably the first time that I've had actually a freshly baked good from Panera because we're always going late at night. And that was so incredibly good. The sweetness of that glaze on top, the perfect amount of orange flavor coming through. Excellent scone.
And a nice salt level in the actual scone base. So good. And that honey walnut cream cheese on top of a blueberry scone. I cannot recommend that highly enough. That was probably one of the best minutes I'm going to have in this 24 hours.
Yep, let's hit some local spots.
Take care. All right, it's just past 8 o'clock. It is officially daytime. I've already been awake for probably close to 24 hours, though this is going to be a very big challenge. But we are at Oak Bake Shop in Providence, Rhode Island.
And we have the sickest looking coffee cake you've ever seen in your life. Let me show you this thing. What a monster. I wonder if you can even tell. Like, this thing's the size of my head. And it feels like butter. All right, let's try it. One more shot. This is the best coffee cake you've ever had in your life. You don't know coffee cake until you've had this. Wow.
It was beyond exceptional, and at this point it's probably around 8:06, which we had actually debated on starting the challenge at this time and going till 8 a.m. Monday so we could kick things off somewhat rested, but the more we thought about it, the more we felt like doing this as an entire calendar day from start to finish was the ultimate commitment to the concept.
How much for crumbs? You're good. 10 out of 10 doesn't begin to describe that. Next level. This is actually the sister shop of PV Donuts, which we might actually go to while we're in Providence, but I'm gonna have to take a walk first. Wow. We've got our PV Donuts, and I went with a brown butter vanilla bean brioche. I got a butter beer filled. I might show you guys as I get into mine. Yeah, his is filled, so. Oh, whoa. Do you need to try this? Do I need to try that? Yes. All right. This is the one for me.
Y'all have no idea how hard it was choosing just one donut from their lineup.
I don't know if this is gonna be much to look at, but I'll give you a close-up anyways.
The very back of my donut had so much of that butterscotch pastry cream, I started losing a few drops of it to the ground towards the end here.
That is my perfect donut because it encapsulates that super buttery brioche of their like original glaze, but then with the super sweet, extremely rich and just creamy frosting on top. Unbelievable. Once I hit that butterscotch pastry cream, it was over. I think we need something savory now. All right, we have not even hit the halfway point of this challenge yet, and the items are officially getting way too big. Yeah, all of the local stuff is huge. I got this bagel sandwich called the Fryer. What'd you get? I got a bagel sandwich called the Fiesta, and oh my God, it is way bigger than I expected it to be. Let's see if I can get you guys a good shot of this. Look at this cross section. This is out of control. As big as this thing is in size, it is equally as large in flavor. Yeah, good, fresh, local bagels. Unbelievable.
Yeah, they make them all by hand here. Nate's fryer sandwich is essentially a glorified BLT with cream cheese that he got on a sesame bagel, and mine is overloaded with avocado, jalapeno cream cheese, cheddar, salsa, and egg that I got on a garlic bagel. This thing is as wild as it looks.
You know what? Before I get into the second half of this, I'm gonna give you one more shot. We haven't doubled down on the food close-ups yet today, and this thing is the best bagel sandwich I have ever had. This is an 11 out of 10 bagel sandwich.
Who doesn't love an epic breakfast sandwich? And with 24 items to eat today, we had to work in at least a few local spots we're rarely able to get to. We actually had a few more in mind for later today, but our plan is about to go completely out the window. You'll see.
We have spoiled ourselves with these local spots, despite the fact that we also shot ourselves in the foot with how big these local spots items are. I feel like we're gonna have to ease our way down so we're not too disappointed. Yeah. What are you thinking next?
So here's what I'm thinking. Let's knock out one more savory item now, and then we'll celebrate over something sweet hitting the halfway point.
Would you like bacon and cheese on that?
Cheese?
All right, so we're here at Popeyes. We came for a chicken sandwich, but they talked us into trying the new one with the bacon and the cheese. So this is gonna be a first for us again. This looks good. Everyone on the channel knows we love a Popeyes chicken sandwich. Let's see how much the cheese and the bacon does.
What an explosion of flavor. I questioned if this was gonna hit at this stage in the game, and it is.
And this is where the day was about to take quite the turn. You can't see it through the windows here, but Nate actually had to get permission for us to film inside of Popeyes because it started raining immediately after we went through the drive-thru. And that was only the beginning.
I don't know how they do it, but they do it every time. But I do have another goated fast food item that I think would be perfect to celebrate the halfway point.
Thank you.
Okay, so it's still raining out, so we are switching to the less sexy GoPro in the car shot, but we are gonna celebrate hitting the halfway point over some McFlurries.
Yeah, no, the M&M McFlurry is the GOAT, but we're gonna try this new peanut butter crunch one, this new-ish peanut butter crunch one, see how we like it. Not bad.
Not the M&M, but it's good.
Yep.
Out of all the McDonald's soft serve items from the cone, sundaes, and various McFlurries, this limited edition peanut butter crunch McFlurry falls pretty low on my list. It was worth trying, but definitely a one-time purchase.
And I really like that, especially for the fact that it almost tasted like peanut butter wafers.
Yeah,
You know?
very true.
But I think that we might need to stop by home soon and maybe ride out this rain a little bit.
So we are back at home a little sooner than expected, riding out the rain. It is 1:13 and it is torrential out there. Yeah, and we don't have enough GoPro batteries to film this entire thing in the car, but earlier when we were at Oak Bake Shop, we couldn't help but get these crazy looking chocolate chip scones, knowing that we were gonna be back here at some point in the day and that we would wanna try them. And so we brought them back here. It's time to try it. Look at this thing. It is insane. This thing's crazy. I wonder if you guys are gonna be able to see how massive this thing is too. Yeah, again, following the trend of just going way too big. All of the local stuff. You know what? I think I might need to break it. All right, let's see if I can get a clean break. They've got to see this. Holy, oh my goodness. I've never seen a scone like that in my entire life. Already making a mess. What is this? I don't even know what to make of it. It's a scone, it's a cake, it's a chocolate chip cookie, it is half chocolate chip. These things were so big, it looks like I'm taking baby bites. But what's crazier is that they were nearly the same price as the Panera scones we had earlier, yet probably 2.5 times the size and come from a specialty shop. Panera is more convenient, but was actually worse for value. That thing makes the scone that we had at Panera earlier feel like a piece of fruit, you know? I thought the coffee cake from Oak was good. That crushed it. That was crazy. The crust on the bottom, absolutely insane. That was a spiritual experience. I have nothing else to add. There's nothing else I can say.
20 minutes later.
Still coming down pretty hard out there.
All right, the time is now 2:13 and we did not plan on using our lifeline this early in the game. So if at some point later today we are really struggling and we feel like we need an hour off, we can use one and only one lifeline. That being that we can take an hour off, but we either have to double the meal beforehand or double the meal after. But time is flying right now and we have lost control of this ship. So we're gonna use our lifeline right now and try to gain ourselves a little bit of time to re-strategize. Yeah, for real. But we stopped at the grocery store, we had to get some drinks, and Pete scored a crazy deal, 50% off on a strawberry swirl juniors cheesecake, which is one of our favorites. So we topped it with peanut butter and white chocolate chips, made a crazy peanut butter and jelly cheesecake. We're probably looking at least 1,500 calories on each of these plates here. Minimum. So I think that counts as a double item. Check that out. That thing's so sick. My legs are swelling by the second, man. There's so much edema going on. I need a break.
It's been a long day.
All right, let's try this. I'll show them one more time so we can just pound it. Peanut butter and jelly cheesecake for the win. Whoa. So the lifeline has been activated, and let us tell you, the pace of the day was going completely different than we anticipated. We kept finding that by the time we cleaned up after ourselves, grabbed our camera gear, and walked back to the car, we were already having to consider what we were getting next and start driving in that direction, so we could either place or pick up the next order, especially as places started getting busier later in the morning. Then it was immediately off to searching for where we'd eat if filming in the restaurant wasn't in the equation, so we could get the camera set up and make sure everything was good to go. And at that point, it was pretty much time to get into the next hour's item.
That has got to be one of the most indulgent things I have ever eaten. And I've eaten a lot of indulgent things.
Even with how much we've eaten, I can't imagine that have hitting any harder.
Nope, amazing.
That was awesome. Anyways, the time is now 2:22. We don't have to eat our next meal till roughly 4 o'clock, which should give us enough time, and I guess that will start dinner.
All right, I'm gonna be straight with you guys. I thought I was gonna come back guns blazing, and that is not the case. No, definitely drank a few too many liquids on the break, and I feel like I'm about to give birth. But we are here at Papa Gino's. I've got a pepperoni pizza. He's got a cheese pizza. We're gonna crush it. These are big slices too. Check that.
Yeah, like Nate mentioned, guzzling liquids during something like this can take up some valuable stomach space. And everything that goes in stays in for us, as can be seen in my epic food baby we'll show you a few times in the coming hours. So we're gonna have to play it smart moving forward.
They make really good pizza. You know what I haven't had in a really long time? A hot dog. $3. That's what I was expecting we would spend today at all the stops. It's 5:01 and we've got chili cheese conies from Sonic. I've also got a headache. Thank you. This is actually my first time with a Sonic hot dog, so I'm excited. Whoa! It looks pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like a heart attack. I'm probably gonna get hate for thinking that this looks awesome. No, this looks awesome. Let's try it.
I would have ate way too much of these as a teenager.
I am not mad about this, man.
No, we should have gone with the footlong.
Wow.
Thank God we didn't get the footlong because we still needed to take thumbnail photos and the rain stopped just in time for Nate to take a few bites of another one for it.
Pleasantly surprised. It's not going to help the condition of my currently swelling ankles. But my goodness, I loved it.
All right, I think this is hour 19, stop 19. I'm not quite sure at this point. My brain doesn't work so good. Not even my baggy shirt can cover what's happening right here, right now. But we can celebrate the fact that it is not currently raining. Yep, and we're gonna do so over some takeout. We've got some crab rangoon and a couple of egg rolls. Wanna start with the egg rolls? Let's do it.
12 seconds later.
We're gonna burn ourselves. Wow, look at this. All right. Dude, that's too hot. That seems as fried can get. And it tastes as fried can get. I think we have to switch to the crab rangoon. All right. Honestly, I can't think of the last year that I had a crab rangoon. This is gonna be a fun try.
This order takes me back to being kids doing some serious damage at the Chinese buffet on a Sunday afternoon.
I wish this street wasn't so loud so they could hear how crispy this is. This is insane. Look at these things. I wonder if you can just see how crispy they are. Like, can you hear that? That was a 10 out of 10 egg roll, man. I'm going to finish it, but after this, because this is phenomenal. I do have to deduct points. This is the only sauce packet that we got with our order. This doesn't need the sauce though. That's all right with me.
I'm not sure where I'm deducting points from. We're not giving points to anything in this video.
There is so much in here. That was a lot.
I guess that would explain why this order came out to $23, which was far more than we were expecting it to be. But besides the kind of sad-looking crab rangoon Nate showed y'all a minute ago, most of these were quite loaded and delicious.
No napkins either. But I enjoyed that 1,000 times more than I thought I would. That brought me back to life. But let's try to maybe enjoy the weather and get on our feet for a second because we've just been sitting down all day. So we'll do that and then maybe we'll hit a drive-thru.
What can I get started for you today?
Hi, I'm just gonna get 2 pumpkin muffins.
Unfortunately, we are out of our pumpkin muffin.
I don't have the mental capacity to handle this situation right now. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Have a good one. Well, it's 7:04. I've been up for over 36 hours, and I probably feel exactly as you'd imagine I feel right now. Yep, and this isn't what we came for, but that's probably what we're all thinking at this point today. Anyways, we went to the one spot where you can spend a lot of money for not a lot of food, being Starbucks. Yes, we do have a birthday cake pop, which is one of my favorite fast food desserts, if not my favorite fast food dessert. Let's do it.
It's even better than I remember. Goodness gracious, how is that good? That's quite the way to celebrate the longest day of my life. That honestly made my day better. Let's do the lemon cake loaf.
The fact that we just high-fived that cake pop and are still enjoying anything at this stage in the challenge should be a clear look into our level of gluttony.
It's good, but it doesn't touch the cake pop. Nope. Cake pop is the GOAT.
That ate up like a total of 30 seconds.
On the road again.
All right, we're running a little bit. We're a little bit behind right now. All right, we're running a little bit behind, so we're just gonna get right into it. We've got a Subway Philly cheesesteak. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, the poor guy was working all by himself. He looked half as exhausted as we do, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
It's cut very unevenly. You're gonna have to give me a few bites of yours.
Oh no.
Yeah,
We figured we could get 1 foot long and split it. Yeah. We got the Philly cheesesteak. We got extra American cheese. He warned us against doing that because he said it already comes with extra American cheese. And we said give us extra anyways.
Yeah, we would have both gotten 2 6 inches, so anyways. You want me to take a rip out of that? Sure. All right.
Look at how hard Nate had to fight for this bite. If that doesn't show just how tough that sandwich was from the bread to the steak, I'm not sure what would. We were instantly reminded of why we don't go to Subway.
I'm gonna put it as simply as this. That is exactly what I expect of Subway. And that's not saying a good thing. It's at the bottom of my list for the day.
That bread is an atrocity, and the meat actually kind of tasted like rehydrated beef jerky. So the extra American cheese kind of saved that thing. But I think that I could go for a little sweet treat.
$13.89.
All right, thank you. You too.
So this is the first and only time I have ever been given Dairy Queen Blizzards in a bag. And I left them that way to show it to you all. But what is inside the bag? Pumpkin pie blizzards.
So strange. And of course we went with medium pumpkin pie blizzards because apparently we want to be as miserable as we possibly can be by the end of today.
Well, I also want to prove that I didn't hate Subway that much just because of how full I am. And I will prove that by how much I am probably going to love this. I've heard good things.
Subscribers of this channel know we love pumpkin and pumpkin spice, so let's give it a shot.
That is aggressive. That is such a pumpkin pie. That's not just pumpkin spice. That is legit pumpkin pie. Amazing. As basic as we are when it comes to pumpkin season, we actually wanted to come to Dairy Queen for their new Royal Reese's Fluff Nutter Blizzard, which has peanut butter, Reese's Cups, and a creamy marshmallow center. But seeing we got the Peanut Butter Crunch McFlurry earlier, we figured 2 peanut butter themed vanilla soft serve creations was riding the line of breaking rule number 2 again. All I'm gonna say is that I wish that everyone that made pumpkin pie thought that pumpkin pie crust was what Dairy Queen thinks pumpkin pie crust is, because those pieces being so crispy and so full of flavor was absolutely amazing with that pumpkin flavor. Well, the time is now 9:15. We are in the home stretch here. Like, I can feel it.
This close.
It is, we are getting so close, but to be honest, I have absolutely no idea what items are going to take us there.
Yeah, we're probably going to spend the next 45 minutes trying to figure that very thing out.
Let's do that.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. Getting down this low at this point, it's not so easy.
I can hardly breathe.
My stomach I am so full.
I'm legitimately having difficulty breathing.
Anyways, we've got Edward's Turtle Cream Pies, double packs.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Let's see if you can see this thing. It's amazing. It's chocolate, caramel, pecans, chocolate cookie crumb crust.
You gotta do it again. Do it again.
Seriously? You're gonna make me get up and do it again? These things are amazing. Chocolate cookie crumb crust. It's got caramel, pecans, whipped cream. Now I've got to try to get down again.
You can do it.
All right, let's go.
All right.
How bad is it?
Let me get a shot. Let me get a shot. You want the real deal? Want the full-blown baby, dude?
Yeah, that's the food baby right there.
We can't put that on the internet.
One of the most underrated desserts. Crazy about it. But I've got like one brain cell left. And I am holding on by a thread. And you'd imagine that this would be our last stop, but it is actually not, because we are fully committing and we will be finishing at the 12 o'clock hour. But as for now, we've got some Dominoes to crush. We've got the marble brownie cookies, right? Yes.
This food close-up lasted way too long. Our brains were clearly fried.
All right. There's more of them than I want there to be.
How many of these we got each?
3. All right, let's do this. They're great. My mouth is torn up from today.
Now, we're at hour 24 here. You just saw my food baby, and the final item is about to be quite the time. So if you haven't yet, please be sure to drop the video a like, leave it a comment, and share it with somebody you think would enjoy our very tangible 24-hour mental and physical decline.
I have no review for you all. All I say is, let's go finish this thing.
Okay, it has officially been over 24 hours since we first left this apartment to begin this ridiculous challenge. And we know how rough we look right now. Every single bite of food that has gone in has stayed in. These eyes have not rested in over 40 hours. And we drove more than we ever could have anticipated. But we feel there is still one final item that we must consume to successfully complete this challenge.
$7.75.
Let's see if Burger King gave us our bacon.
Can I just get 2 bacon double cheeseburgers?
Are you ready? We've got bacon.
Way to go, Burger King.
You know what they didn't deliver on? Mayonnaise.
We did ask for mayonnaise.
I asked for extra mayonnaise.
Chicken double cheeseburgers. You said with what?
Extra mayonnaise.
Heavy mayo, okay.
There is no mayonnaise. But we got bacon. I guess we gotta eat it.
Cheers. Gosh, that needs mayonnaise. It needs mayonnaise. I take the mayonnaise before the bacon.
And while mayonnaise would have been nice, the comedy of Burger King failing their shot at redemption for everyone to see was priceless.
Well, Burger King almost did it, but we did it. But I don't want to do it ever again.